Hey guys, it's your boy Ramsey, and today I'm going to show you how I use the 433 second variation, guys. I know this video has been due a long time. I didn't have time to put it out yet, so sorry for the delay, but here it is. 433 second variation. I've been playing this formation for a couple of years now. Reason I like it so much is because my favorite club, Ajax, uses it. And as you can see, my current Division 1 team is an Ajax team, and actually it plays really well. You'd be surprised, but yeah, I just like the 433 because it's lets you play nice football and you can easily keep possession, and well, I can play the way I want, and I want to play FIFA to enjoy it and not to be sweaty. And you know, the basic 4-3-2-1s and the 4-1-2-2 narrow variations, they're so sweaty and everyone on YouTube is using it, but actually this formation counters it really well. I feel I'm averaging 60% possession and up every game, and a lot of opponents just go crazy because they have no control in the game, and I do. So that's what I really like about the formation. There's really no cons with it. Actually, I can't find any. Maybe the only thing I can find is that you can get counterattack more easy, but yeah, that's the risk reward. I mean, having possession means your opponent can't score. Um, and sometimes, yeah, you lose the ball in a dangerous area and you're vulnerable for a counter attack, but really, this happens really rarely. And I'm gonna upload some gameplay of me in Division 1, and you'll see that I only get countered a couple of times, and well, sometimes it results in a goal, sometimes it doesn't. But I like to be dominant, I like to be in control, and well, dedicating how the game is going. I want to make sure that my opponent has the feeling that he's got no grip on the game. This formation achieves it, guys, really. This is, in my opinion, the best FIFA formation, and also the best formation in real life if you want to play nice, attractive football. Alright, guys. We're moving on to what players I suggest you use. And for this, I'm going to swap to my other team because obviously this is the team Ajax is playing with right now. So yeah, there are some players in positions that are not really great FIFA wise. So I'm gonna swap to my fitness squad and show you what I do, what I would suggest to use. Goalkeepers. Let's start off with goalkeepers. I think height is really important, and normally I pick well-rounded goalkeepers. Um, and Hadanovic, yeah, I think he's the best goalkeeper in the Serie A, or Calcio A, is it? The only thing I don't like about him is his kicking. I normally pick goalkeepers with good kicking, but Handanovic has some other benefits, like his long throw and his height, and those kind of things outweigh the kicking for me. A good call also maybe is Jose Reina, the Napoli goalkeeper. He's pretty good too. But look for a tall keeper, and he has to be good on the ball, good kicking, good throwing. So probably I'd say Neuer and De Gea are the best goalkeepers in the game, and no one comes close. Actually, no one comes close. So moving on to the fullbacks, guys. Um, as you see, I picked Chiellini, Bonucci. Oh, I have to swap them, by the way, because he's left-footed, so he obviously plays better on the left side, and Bonucci is right-footed. So I look for guys that are all round. I look for guys that are tall, quick, strong, and have decent defending. And if it's possible, look for at least one good passer in your back duo. In this case, it's Bonucci. He is amazing, guys. One of the best backs in the game, and his price only 10k, so definitely recommend him. Who else is there? We got Boateng, of course. Ramos is a good shout. I did really like Smalling, only his passing is pretty meh, so I'd pair him with a guy that is better on the ball. And of course, yeah, Chiellini also fits the criteria as quick, tall, strong, good defending. His passing isn't that well, but I've got Bonucci to cover that up. So this is a good duo, guys. Moving on to the fullbacks. Pace is important, but not the most important. Um, I try to look for well-rounded players. Actually, good passing is really important to me for these guys. So that's why I picked Sandro and Florenzi here. Chassis is really balanced and really good. Kyle Walker, probably also one of the best right backs in the game, but Florenzi, Bruno Perez are also really good shouts. A guy like Philip Lahm I would not use because he's just too weak and too slow. So let's say an 85 pace minimum is recommended, and they need to have decent strength. Left backs, well, obviously, I think Sandro is one of the best in game, together with Alaba. Also, the upgraded Rose card is really good from the Premier League. I think he's a little bit better than Shaw, actually, uh, because Shaw is just really bad on the ball for me, and that's a really big con. Because if you want to play possession, you need good ball players all round over the pitch, and this is how we get to the CDM. I picked the Rossi here. I think important stats for this position is height. He's pretty tall, so that's nice. Medium-high work rates are preferable, but medium or high are also decent. I look for a guy that is good at defending and a good passer, and if it is possible, a 4-star weak foot. So you can see it, the Rossi fits the criteria perfectly, hence why I chose him. But there are several other options that I did enjoy this year. Um, in the Bundesliga, I've used Renato Sanchez as a CDM and Vidal, and both were pretty decent for me. Who else is there? Well, Kante is good as a CDM, but he's really short, so this is a problem, because if you got an opponent who's kicking the ball out every time, you're gonna lose every header. So that is a bit of a problem, but still, Kante is really good, so you can use him. And if you really want someone tall in there, Matic is good. Really, a lot of options here, but remember, you need a guy that is good at passing. Moving on to the CMs. Yeah, this is really down to personal preference, guys. I put Sanchez here and Thiago here because I didn't have the money for Vidal. Hence why I went for Sanchez. But to be honest, he's not that good in this position because just his passing is lacking, and he's just meh. He's meh. Thiago, on the other hand, is very good. Good dribbling, good passing, good shooting, decent pace. He's got decent physical stats as well. But normally I try to pick guys that are pretty well-rounded, as again. So like Nainggolan or Marquisio or Vidal, those guys are perfect for the CM spot, guys. Also Modric, Pogba, these guys are good. I like at least one good dribbler and a good passer and good long shot. So probably like Ericsson or Coutinho, whatever. The only thing you need to remember for these guys is what's important is that they have 80 stamina and over, because guys with low stamina, they won't make it the whole game in this position, and you need these guys even in the end, because these are the guys that cover a lot of field. Moving on, wingers. Well, I enjoy quick wingers with good dribbling, good passing and good shooting. So I picked Robin and Costa here. They're pretty good. Robin is good for cutting inside and doing nice long shots or whatever, and Costa is great for, well, running the back line and try and cross it to Lewandowski. Left wingers, well, Ronaldo, Neymar are my favorites. Royce is good, Hazard is good, Martial is good. There's so many good options, but normally I prefer at least a 4-star weak foot here, but given the team I'm rocking with now, this was just impossible chem-wise. So I had to go with Costa and Robin. That's the thing for the right wing. Normally I wouldn't use Robin because of his weak foot, because he's just not he's really predictable, and I hate that. If you have a good opponent, he just knows you're gonna cut in. So that is a problem for me. So like Dembele, the inform or the second inform would be real nice to have on this spot with the 5-star weak foot, because it just really makes you unpredictable. Striker wise, I try to pick well-rounded strikers, guys. Lewandowski, Suarez, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Cavani, Higuain. These are the guys that can do it all, and that's important. They have to be able to get in behind. That's why I try to pick a guy that is a bit pacey, like 80 pace and up is good, but he needs to be pretty strong as well, because they need to hold up play a lot in this formation and the way I play. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. These are the kind of players I would use. Let's switch back to my Ajax squad. So obviously, as I already explained, this defender duo is actually decent. Both are pacey and both have good passing, so they are pretty good. This right back, obviously, Tete is not good enough for Division 1, and as well is Viergever. They're just too slow and not good enough attacking wise. Here is Schöne. I really like him in real life, but in FIFA he's just shit. Honest, guys. He's just weak and slow. So for this spot, ideally take another player. These two guys, Ziyech and Klaas, are actually really good. I really enjoy playing with these guys. This Traoré guy, I would use him. He's pretty good. He's really good. Dolberg, well, he's like my favorite Ajax player right now, so hence I use him, but he's not that good in FIFA, and Yunus as well. Yeah, it's not that good. But, well, this team I play it for fun, and after this tutorial I'll upload a video using this team in Division 1, and I'll show you guys that it is possible to beat any team with a weaker team if you're just good at playing possession and just use my instructions and custom tactics. It will win you games if you give it time and try to get better with it, guys. Alright, let's move on to custom tactics. They're pretty easy, guys. Here they are. Make a copy or a screenshot or whatever, try them out, use them, and see how you like them. I gotta give credit to Richie. He's a pro player, and I've been trying out a lot of different custom tactics this year. I've been trying Manika's tactics for a long time. Really enjoyed it, had good results, but after the patch they just didn't work for me. So I had to switch it up, and I ended up playing the default custom tactic for a while and the high pressure one, but it just didn't really click until I saw Richie's custom tactic, and he made it like this, and I understand why it works, and I'll explain it to you. 70 speed. It just works. Having a high build of speed is just profitable. You can start counterattacks quickly, and also while having the ball, your players just move more fluently to the goal. So this is good. Passing 35. This is pretty short, but not too short. Like 35 is good. I'm gonna keep it on this value for probably the rest of this FIFA. 70-35 is real good. I was using 70-30 last year. and I was using free form last year. This year I switched to organized, and the reason being, I don't like I don't like my players to switch positions in the first half of the pitch. I just want to have my left back on the left back, right back on the right back, and I don't want them to switch whatsoever. So keep it organized, it works. Passing value, it's just balance 50 default. Normally crossing is on 40, I believe. It's now on 50. Still, it's really balanced. I feel like players make runs inside the box a lot more than they used to, because I used to have this really low. So this works for me. Shooting 65 is also the default setting. I just keep it this way. It kind of works for me. I believe that if you want to play a possession game, it's actually this part that's most important. Having this value on 50 and over, it's just really hard to play good possession. These values don't really matter. If you keep this pretty balanced, this will always work. I have freeform here. Used to play it on organized, I guess. I've had an organized setup for a long time, but this was because I was using high pressure. Now I'm on freeform, and I gotta say I actually do like it. It mixes it up in the front, and sometimes my wingers end up being striker and whatever, but it plays fluidly, and I do like that. Sometimes it's a bit annoying when like Lewandowski's track is caught on the right wing and he's just not switching back. What I do is just manually switch him back. Defense settings, pressure on 50, balanced. Aggression 55, it's a little bit aggressive, but I like, as I said, I like to press high, and I think it's important. If you want to have the ball, you need to win it back ASAP. Team width 50, normal. Defender line covered. So these are really balanced custom tactics, guys. Instructions, I don't change anything. It's all default, guys. The only thing I change is the CDM to stay back. Reason for it, I want my players to be unpredictable. Sometimes I want my striker to get in behind, sometimes I want it to drop in deep. This way you can stay unpredictable and keep the formation flowing, really. The only thing that is important is the CDM. You want him to stay back at all times, because then you can easily track back to him and recycle possession or switch the play or whatever. Works really well. Also for the fullbacks, stay back while attacking on fullbacks just doesn't work for me. I want them to overlap at times, but not always, so balance is real good here. That's it, guys. My custom tactics, my instructions, I told you what players to use. Leave a comment if you got something to tell me. Leave a like, whatever. Respond, show me your team, tell me how you like it. There it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.